Okay, so I think I'm live. I think we are good to go. Please let me know if we are good, if you can hear me. I can hear myself. Okay, we are good. How is everybody's evening? It is Wednesday, which means it is WDW Wednesday, where we talk about all of the latest Disney news. Hey Nat, thanks for joining in. Hey Reese, I know you are already in here. It's great to see everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way you won't miss anytime we go live on a Wednesday. Anytime we go live on a Saturday, which is SwishWilly Saturdays, where you guys drive the conversation, and you won't miss any of my vlogs, which, if you've been paying attention, there's been a lot more recently, including a series called Disney Ambient Sounds. Let me know what you guys think of that. If you have been enjoying that or not, I hope you are. So, now, I guess so I touched on this a little bit last week, where we were saying that the Hall of Presidents is opening up in Magic Kingdom in August. So I'm not sure if anybody has seen this. Well, I'm sure most of you have, because I'm a little late to the party in the sense of me sharing this with you. But they did release a photo of the new updates to the Hall of Presidents. So if you are unaware, the Hall of Presidents updates every time there is somebody new in office. Now, we don't want any politics in this stream. This is American history that we're talking about, so we are going to keep our opinions to ourselves, whether we like or dislike anything that's going on government-wise. But I think it's important to share what it's going to look like. So this is basically, as you can see, Joe Biden is now represented in the Hall of Presidents. So yeah, that's basically what he looks like. I want to know. Here's the thing. Hey Jared, how are you? Basically, there's always something off with the animatronic looks-wise for each president. It doesn't matter which one it is. So, hey Chris, how are you? So, I mean, if you think about it, like, I don't know if anybody saw the Trump one. He didn't really look like himself. Obama didn't really look like himself. So they are a little bit off. However, I do think overall they did a fairly decent job on how Joe Biden looks animatronic-wise. I think they did a pretty good job. And I do like that they do have on the table, actually, I'm going to put that picture back up so you can see what I'm talking about. But on the table that is beside him, you can see that they have like little characteristics for each president that is there. So that table's always there and little things represent them. So if you look really closely, you'll see his aviators there, which are fun. There's train tickets, which if you don't know, he used to take the train all the time to in between like Washington and Delaware. Single dad, you know, that tragic little story on his part. But yeah, so anyway, so I think it's kind of cool that they do that for each president. But yeah, I'm ready for school to be done. One final separates me from... I can't believe that you're still in school. Like, this is a time where I think people are, like, amping up to get back into school. But I'm happy that you're going into a 3-week break. That's great. So you must have been taking summer courses, I'm assuming. But yeah, so anyway, so that is one of the bigger things that's happening next month at the Walt Disney World Resort. There's a lot going on. There's a whole bunch of new restaurants opening up. Different rides coming up. So let me see here. Okay, so so Disney has only said that the Hall of Presidents will open in August, but there's no official date yet. So that could get pushed. Who knows? Who knows? Hey Elias, oh my gosh, you are totally fine. Just know that we always think of you when you're not here. So thank you for joining in tonight. That's awesome. Hope you are enjoying it so far. I know you just kind of tuned in. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things going on. Oh, I should have got this one done. Oh, well, that's okay. Next time, Reese. But on August 1st, we have the Wonderful World of Animation coming to the Hollywood Studios, which is a new fireworks show that is going to be coming out, which is great because we're essentially getting fireworks shows all across the parks, which is awesome. Hey, Renaissance Mang, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Okay, you took 2 summer courses for your technical certificate. Awesome. Awesome. All right, and then we have some restaurants opening up. We got Pizzafari in Animal Kingdom, which I feel like that's probably the one that I've gone to the most just in terms of the convenience and its location. It's just like there. I find anytime I get hungry, I just happen to be around that area, or I am in Asia and I end up eating at the Yak and Yeti Express, which is like delicious. So I don't know, what's everybody else's favorite restaurant in Animal Kingdom? Does anybody have one in particular? Not at the resort, like in the park, because I know a lot of people would probably say Sanaa or Boma, but if we're talking about in the park, I'm gonna say a solid thing for that. Oh yeah, okay, let me see here. Sorry, I'm just doing two little things. I think I had showed these ones last week. However, I think it's important to show them again. So this is going to pop up like right on my face. So here we go. I'm going to move that a little bit. So this is basically what we can experience at Hollywood Studios coming up. This is going to be part of the Wonderful World of Animation fireworks show, which is going to be super, super awesome. So I hope everybody enjoys that. Let me just see here. I think that one's going to be really fun. I have yet to see a bad fireworks show ever come into Hollywood Studios, so I think that's saying something. Yeah, okay, so Thule Canteen, super delicious for sure. Jared says Yak and Yeti. Awesome. Yeah, see, I don't know, Yak and Yeti is just so good, but yeah, so Thule Canteen is also delicious. I've definitely eaten there before. Other restaurants opening up, we have the Yachtsman Steakhouse at the Yacht Club, which is huge because I know a lot of people that's their favorite restaurant. I know a lot of people that also think that it's a little overrated. I've never eaten there before, but it looks really beautiful inside. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check that out. I'm excited for the Toledo in Coronado Springs to open. Hey Rachel, welcome. I like the one in Dinoland, but can't remember its name. Shame on me. Oh my god, now I can't think of it. Dinoland. It's like, I just think of nuggets that you can get there. Okay, if anyone knows what Rachel's talking about, if they know the name, please help us out because I am drawing a blank as well. Oh my god. What is that? What the heck is it called? Oh my god, I'm also drawing a blank. All I have in my head is Pizzafari, so we know that's not it. Restaurantosaurus? Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Is it that one, Rachel? Thank you. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That seems like such an easy one to think of. All about the nugs. Yeah, exactly. See, chicken nuggets for sure. That's exactly what I think of there for sure. So Toledo, like I said, Toledo at Disney Coronado Springs, which is the restaurant that's like up on the roof. I haven't been there yet, but I've always wanted to, so I am hoping that I can go when I'm there next, which is coming up fairly soon. Well, not really all that soon, but soon enough. Then we have my personal favorite in Magic Kingdom. Columbia Harbor House is officially opening on August 5th. Thank goodness. Like, okay, so I know you could get the food at Tomorrowland Terrace. However, you miss the whole, like, part of the whole experience at Columbia Harbor House is sitting at the windows and just like people watching. Just people watching. So I think that's part of the fun. We also have a big one. The Atlantic Dance Hall is going to be opening on August 6th. I've never been there. I have been, okay, that's a lie. I haven't been there when it's like a dance party. I have been inside it when nobody else was in there. I did not sneak in. That sounded like I did, but I did not. But it's beautiful in there. It is so, so pretty. I went on a tour of different locations of Disney, and was one of them. Columbia Harbor's lobster roll sandwich. See, and I'm a big, like, I love shrimp, so I always get, like, that big platter that's, like, so massive and could feed a cow, but I somehow managed to eat it. So 2 months from today, Epcot Forever will have its final show. Yes. Now, I honestly wish I could say that I'm going to miss Epcot Forever, but I'm not. I'm not a big Epcot Forever fan. Hey Megan, thanks for joining in. Great to have you here. Always good to see you. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not an Epcot Forever fan, and I think it's part of me one, I'm bitter still because of Illuminations. It was just part of me and part of my experience working for the mouse. And two, Figment is one of my favorite rides from my childhood before they changed it to what it is today. And so that song One Little Spark is from that. And I have nothing against children, okay? This is going to sound really bad, but if they're going to bring it back into a fireworks show, please have the Dreamfinder sing it. I don't want to hear a bunch of 3-year-olds singing it. I don't know. I sound like I'm a kid hater when I say that. I'm absolutely not one. I actually really like kids. But they don't need to sing One Little Spark because that's for the Dreamfinder to do. I don't know. Maybe that's unpopular opinion, but that's my opinion. I know, yeah, Reese does feel the same way about it. But I promise you I am not a kid hater. So, like, no. I am not going to tell people with kids to get away from me or anything. So, I promise you I am not a kid hater. It just sounded like I was. Then we have on August 8th, we got Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, which is coming back. And I feel like Monsters, Inc.'s Laugh Floor is very underrated. I have so much fun in there. And I know I'll never be that guy if you're ever in it. If you've ever done it, you know who that guy is. And I've always wanted to be, but since I'm not a guy, I'll never be that guy. So there's that. However, I have noticed every time I go in there, when they ask you, oh, where's everybody coming from? They always hear that people say Canada. It's really weird. Like, I don't shout out that I'm from Canada, so I know it's not me they're hearing. But there's a lot of Canadians that clearly enjoy that because they always say, oh, we hear Canada. I don't know. It's just a weird fact. Like, weird thing I've noticed every time I go. So, hey, Herschel, how are you? Okay, so on August 10th, we all know what's coming. Well, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you. It is the Disney After Hours Boo Bash does start in Magic Kingdom. So Halloween is starting in August this year, and like not even mid-August. We're talking early August, so August 10th, which will be very cool. It is unfortunate that Mickey's Not So Scary is not, it's unfortunate that Not So Scary is not happening. However, Boo Bash is coming back, and it does look like they're bringing like kind of Maleficent's float from the Festival of Fantasy Parade, so that's going to be cool for sure. Okay, and then let me see here. What else is going on? There's so much going on in August. Okay, this one, Reese is going to be extremely happy about talking about this one on August 15th. Beauty and the Beast Live is coming back to Hollywood Studios. So that amphitheater, which if you don't know exactly where it is, hey Hannah, if you don't know exactly where this amphitheater is, it's right before you go to Tower of Terror. That's Fantasmic. So it's like right before that. It's kind of tucked behind, so it's in between. It's right before Fantasmic entrance, I think. Or am I screwing that up and it's backwards? Anyway, they're side by side to each other. It's off a Sunset. But yeah, so it's kind of on your way to Tower of Terror. You'll see it on your right-hand side. So that's really exciting. We're getting some more live entertainment into the Disney parks, which I think is a major and critical thing that they were missing. I mean, I do understand why it was the last thing to bring back. But it's great that they are starting to. So we will see. We will see. I've probably only done the Beauty and the Beast live on stage probably 3 times. And I think it's just like, I like live performances and stuff, but there's Hollywood Studios is my favorite park. So there's, well, that and Epcot, they're like a heavy tie. But I feel like I just love the ambiance of Hollywood Studios, that like I'd rather just walk around the park than park myself at a stage show that I had seen. It's the entrance before Fantasmic. Okay, I was right. Okay, fantastic. See, I'm not losing my marbles. All right, and then we have on August 21st another piece of entertainment, which is also in the form of like, I don't know, people call it a show, people call it an attraction, I don't know what you want to call it. But on August 21st, we have Turtle Talk with Crush coming back to Epcot, which is also exciting for the little ones. They get to have that one back. I've never done Turtle Talk, and I feel like I should probably do that next time I'm there. Yeah, not losing my marbles today. No siree. Yeah, so we have that coming. Let me see here. Okay, now okay. Down my list of things opening in August, we also have, yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll lose my marbles. I probably will. Oh, Rachel can't believe that I haven't done Turtle Talk. I don't know. I've literally never done it. And I think it's just because, similarly to Hollywood Studios, I would like rather walk around Epcot than sit myself down in Turtle Talk. I don't know. Pardon me. I guess I'll have to try it. I'll try it and then we'll see. I'll come back to you, Rachel, and let you know what I think. But on August 26th, a resort opens. Does anybody know what resort is opening on August 26th? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. I did it when I needed air conditioning and a mood boost. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I'm just going to say it. Yes, okay, Reese knew it. Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort is opening on August 26th, which is super exciting because people can finally have the safari rooms back. If you've never been to Animal Kingdom Lodge, I highly recommend that you even just stop in, just to have a look at the architecture because it is a stunning resort. I've never stayed there, but I've heard wonderful things from people who have. But I have gone there several times to eat at Sanaa and at Boma. If you ever have the chance to eat brunch at Boma, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best brunch places on property for sure. Reese got to stay there, and which is super awesome, and I'm super jealous about it because I've always wanted to. So hopefully one day I will. I've only stayed in one deluxe resort, and that was Wilderness Lodge. And Wilderness Lodge is beautiful. They're not similar in architecture. I just meant like similarly, the architecture of that resort is also beautiful. The pool at Wilderness Lodge is awesome. So if you've never been there, I highly recommend stopping in there. And it's beautiful at Christmas time too. So I highly recommend that. So that is what is going on at the Walt Disney World Resort in August. All that is happening in 1 month. So that's craziness. But yeah, there's actually a whole lot more going on. So they also, I feel like I'm moving too fast. If I am moving too fast, let me know. Hey Zach, how are you? See, Nat agrees, Sanaa's delicious. The bread service is so good. So good. Hey Cheryl, thanks for joining. Glad you could make it. Good to see that work didn't hold you back too much. Yeah, Animal Kingdom Lodge is so nice. Love all the animals. Yes, for sure. I'm happy you're doing well, Zach. Alrighty, so I guess we're going to move on a little bit. So let's move on a bit to the 50th anniversary. There's kind of several things we can talk about. So the first one is, so they've been announcing more Fab 50 statues. So the last time we were on, we were talking about their Timon and Pumbaa one. I believe that was the last one we spoke about, that goofy. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet have come out since then as well, which is very cute. Again, they're going to Magic Kingdom. I think that was a loss for Epcot in terms like they could have put that in the UK. But we can just hope that either Mary Poppins will show up or we can do Peter Pan. I don't know. I guess you know what could also go there is the 101 Dalmatians. That is greatly underrepresented in the Disney parks. I just thought of that right now. So yeah, they could definitely put the 101 Dalmatians as well. So yeah, let's chit chat. We have the two most recent ones. This one was just released today. So this is Dante from Coco. I figured they were going to bring a Coco one into Epcot. And that's what I kind of said before. And I don't know if anybody remembers, but I said that Coco would be better than bringing in like Donald with sombrero, because Donald doesn't really have a specific home, if you will. So I think what's really cute is that that's coming in. So I think Dante's cool. I mean, he looks cuckoo, but he is kind of cuckoo. So I think it kind of works out. I'd be like, if they made Hey Hey. Hey Hey would look just as crazy. So I think that's a really good one. And then of course they brought in the wonderful Edna Mode. So for The Incredibles, this is the first one they announced for Hollywood Studios, which I find a little bizarre. I don't know about anybody else, but I would think that they would announce like Woody or Buzz. Any of the Toy Story crew, I would think would come first, seeing as they were the first Pixar film ever and Toy Story Land. But maybe that was just like too obvious for them to announce. I don't know. But it makes me wonder though, like what other Pixar characters will they bring in? So are they going to bring in all of The Incredibles, or is Edna Mode going to be the only representation of The Incredibles? Or will they also bring in Frozone? I hope they bring Frozone, because he is like my personal favorite character from The Incredibles. I think he's just hilarious. Where is my super suit? That's probably one of my favorite lines of the whole thing. But yeah, so we have Edna Mode. So yeah, okay, so Cheryl agrees Buzz and Woody. And then I was trying to think the other day on what would go into Hollywood Studios. I mean, of course, everyone's saying the Disney Junior characters. Okay, I'm very behind on Disney Goss. Where will they put these on a post? No, they're not going to be hidden like an Easter egg hunt. They're going to be scattered throughout the parks, but they're going to be kind of on like pedestals, but they are going to be like, I'm saying they're going to be yay high. But who knows how big they actually will be. But I think that they're going to kind of be on a pedestal, almost similarly to like if they were a bust. But yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, so with Hollywood Studios, Disney Junior will probably get some representation, because they have the, that show there, you know, they got Vampirina, that kind of stuff. They had Sophia the First at one point. I don't even know if Sophia the First is still there. Okay, I don't. So this is good. Sorry, I just kind of got distracted for a second here. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to show you this real quick. Thank you for sending this to me. Again, this is going to take over my head really fast. Oh, it's going to take over the whole thing. There we go. And it's still taking over my whole screen. This picture is so big. Okay, here we go. There is Pooh and Piglet, which is super, super cute. I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. Always have been. I have like 78 Winnie the Pooh Beanie Baby things from the Disney store from when I was a kid. I still have them, and they all have the tags on them, I think, except for one because it fell off. But yeah, so there's that. Aren't they so cute? I love them. I love them. Yeah, so I think the Hollywood Studios park is like the hardest one to decide on what's going there. Like, what are they gonna do? Bring a statue of Steven Tyler? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see here. I think that's the only one that's been announced was Edna Mode. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check something out here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to check something. Because it's, I don't know. That one is like a hard park. Because you can put Frozen in there, but then at the same time, you're like, why wouldn't they put it in, why wouldn't you put it in Epcot? Because of Frozen Ever After. Yeah, okay, so Reese confirmed it is the only one for Hollywood Studios, which is like, okay, that's fine. But like, what else are you gonna, maybe Indiana Jones. But I don't know, because you know what? Okay, I guess Coco is new enough for sure. But the only reason why I was kind of skeptical about them bringing in maybe, yeah, see, this is, I think, Toy Story for sure. They can do Cars, yeah, for sure. Muppets, 100%. They need to bring in Muppets. If they don't, I'm going to be very upset. because I love my Muppets so much. So much, actually. Please hold. So, okay, I'm back. Okay, so I don't know if anybody, this is completely, well, it's kind of on topic, but not. And Justin's gonna watch this back and love it. Oh my God, DuckTales. Okay, so, I don't know. Okay, Cheryl, you're gonna know what I'm talking about for sure, from New York. So, FAO Schwartz, if you don't know what that is, massive toy store that is no longer there anymore. Hey Kira, thanks for joining in. And it's super upsetting that it's not there because that was my like favorite thing to do. One of my favorite things to do in New York was to go to FAO Schwartz. But before they closed, I was able to go, and I don't know if you guys know this, but they had a part of FAO Schwartz called, oh, it's just smaller. But I meant like it's not like there anymore. Like it's not across from like Central Park anymore. Or like that kind of area. But they had a thing called the Muppet Whatnot Workshop. So before they closed, I made sure to make a visit and I made myself a Muppet. This is my Muppet who I'm like obsessed with, and he is always on like the side. No one's ever seen him. He's like the cutest thing ever. I love him. So this is like the weird like thing that I own. This Muppet. He's so cute. So his name is Hawaiian Howie. And because of obviously his outfit, I made my niece one for her very first birthday at the Muppet Whatnot shop. And he has like a blue face and pink hair, and he has a smoke jacket on like Hugh Hefner, and I named him Barabbas. So one day I will get my sister to bring it here. Oh my God, I don't have a voice for him. He is very good at lip syncing. He's very good at lip syncing. Oh my God, do I have to do this right now? 1 second, I think I might have to do this. He might have to sing a song for everyone. This is so funny. But yeah, so this is him. Oh my God, I love him so much. Like, I'm looking at him and he makes me so happy. I'm such a dork. What a nerd I am. Okay, 1 second here. I gotta get this. Oh, now let me see. He's really dramatic as well. So I'm gonna play some music and I will probably... Rachel, I love you. I know, I love him so much. He does need a voice, however, you know, I'm not very good at that. So we're going to play this song because I know he likes it. And I'm probably going to get dinged for copyright big time on it, but that's fine. I don't know. Let me see. Hang on. So funny. He may or may not have homework for Lindsay to find him. I know, I need to. Oh my God, hang on. Hang on, I don't want this one. Do I want this one? Yeah. Hang on, we gotta make him dramatic right now. Okay, that's enough. He's going over here now. This was like not expected part of this stream. But anyway, now you can see how much I love the Muppets. So, oh my God, that's so funny. I'm going to need to like get my niece to bring hers over so they can have a duet or something. Oh man, well that was an unexpected turn of events. So yeah, and it's really, Justin's gonna be so angry because he told me that we were supposed to use the Muppet on Saturday and we forgot. So that's that. My viewership is going to skyrocket. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that's funny. That's another Beach Boys song. Wouldn't it be nice if we money? Yeah, I know. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But anyway, so that is... Did anybody notice that he's wearing a magic band? I don't think I showed you his hands. He has a magic band. Hang on. Let me see. Oh my lord. I need a life. Okay. Kermit needs to be one of the statues. Yes. Kermit and Fozzie. Pardon me. I need a drink. Things got wild over here, people. Alrighty. Yeah, so we have, yeah, so I think Kermit needs one, Miss Piggy, Fozzie, and Gonzo. And I feel like if you have Gonzo, you have to have Camilla, which is his chicken girlfriend. I don't know. I feel like just all of them. That they could take up, you could literally make 50 statues of how many Muppets there are. Hey Talia, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You missed the crazy Muppetness that just went on. He may make an appearance later on. We haven't really officially sure. Now back to regular scheduled programming. Exactly. Thank you for that brief commercial break. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad. It was like a Super Bowl commercial. That's how entertaining that little break was. So, yeah, Kermit and Miss Piggy. Okay, so Cheryl agrees, Kermit, Miss Piggy. I think Fozzie needs to be there. Now, I don't know. Does everyone have a favorite Muppet? Because hey Nate, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. But yeah, so sponsored by the Muppets. So I'm not sponsored. However, Muppets, you guys can call me anytime and we can do a partnership. So putting that out there, anytime you guys want to do a partnership, I'm game. Okay, so Chris likes Swedish Chef. Cheryl loves Kermit. And just in case you missed it, I did. Let me see. My favorite, I guess my favorite are favorites. I love Fozzie. He's been my favorite since I was a kid, but as I'm getting older, I love Statler and Waldorf. Hey, Justin, you missed the appearance of Howie. Okay, Chelsea, I'm not even remotely surprised that your favorite is Beaker. That's very... You missed the performance by the Muppet. That's Beaker. That is Beaker for sure. But yeah, Statler and Waldorf are 100% mine. Yeah. Oh, it's so hard not to like Statler and Waldorf. They're so funny. They're so funny. Doesn't, oh no. Reese is not a Muppet fan. And that is very unfortunate. Reese, I feel like... Okay, wait. Reese, have you ever seen A Muppet's Christmas Carol? Because I feel like if you haven't, that's where you need to start with the Muppets. See, Cheryl, yes, it is sad. I agree with you. That's very sad. And Rachel doesn't like the Muppets, and that's not normal. Evan's pissed you miss. You hate that. I don't even know what to think of you right now. The Muppets, yeah, okay, so the Muppets primetime show was hilarious. Slightly inappropriate. That's where Miss Piggy and Kermit broke up. Anyway, so if Evan's there, here he is. Here he is, sporting his yellow magic band. But he is taking a slight break right now. He had a performance, so he's a little tired and needs a little break. It's intermission time. Go over there. Yeah, it's in his hands, just like hanging there. There we go. Yeah, okay, he needs the Muppets Take Manhattan. Muppet Treasure Island. Awesome. Well, I grew up with the Muppets, so I don't know, like, I'm just like, I love them so much. So much. Let me see. So yeah, anyway, you just like should never dislike the Muppets. They're so good. They're so funny. Like, if you loved that performance, that you just saw, you should love the Muppets. Like, if you've never seen Phenomena, you need to. I used to watch it with my dad at 7:30 right before bed. Oh, yeah, Muppets in Space. Yes. He looks like one of the scientists when they did the What? He's Hawaiian. He's well, he's not Hawaiian. He wants to be Hawaiian. He's a Hawaiian right on the beat. Oh my gosh, so adorable. He's so cute, right? I love him so much. I'm such a dork. I'm such a dork when it comes to the Muppets, for sure I am. If you see me doing this, it's because I'm amping up for the Olympics starting, because we should be having some medal rounds tonight for sure. Alrighty, let me see here. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look around, making sure that everything is good. I am just going to turn this down. These speakers are really loud right now. Okay, let me see. All right. I'll have to give it another go at the Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was incredible, to be fair. And that is a flavor. Yes. Now, here's the thing. I feel like people don't give the Muppets. This is the point of what the new Muppet movie series was, right? If you watch the Muppet movie with Jason Segel and Amy Adams, that's exactly what it is. They were like lost their relevance, right? So I feel like that's what's actually funny, because it's actually true. So my performance was a salute to all Muppets. Yes. Yes, it was. I used to have like a Pepe the Prawn thing somewhere. I have a lot of Star Wars Muppet stuff. I have this really weird thing where like Gonzo is Darth Vader and Camilla, his chicken girlfriend, has like a stormtrooper helmet. It's so weird. And Sam Eagle is Obi-Wan Kenobi. So funny. So funny. Oh, me and my Muppets. I do love them. I do love them for sure. And the Muppet Babies, so cute. Fozzie as a Muppet Baby is adorable. All right, but we need chicken girlfriend. Hang on, I'm going to find her for you, because, yeah, you have to see Camilla. Hang on. Yeah, so Gonzo has a girlfriend named Camilla, and she's a chicken. So, one second, I have it. I have it right here. Hang on, there we go. There is Gonzo and his chicken girlfriend, Camilla. Oh, it's just so funny. Oh my god. But yeah, hilarious. If you've seen Muppet Family Christmas, that is probably one of the funniest scenes whenever that rooster, or the turkey is trying to hit on Camilla. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god. Stuff of nightmares. Oh my god, that is rude. Oh my god, so funny. I love them so much. Here, like... I'm so lame that I'm laughing at this. Genuinely, I love this so much. Hang on, I'm going to show another picture because it's just so good. It's just so good. Look at them. Look how cute they are. What a cute little couple. What a cute couple. So funny. Well, like, Gonzo's nobody knows what Gonzo is, so like he could easily be with a chicken. It's not creepy because Gonzo's like a creature that no one knows. So hey Stream Addons, how are you? Oh my god, this is such a funny stream today, talking about random Muppetisms. Oh my god. I just made that word up too. I don't know if that's an actual thing, Muppetisms. But like, I love Muppet Vision 3D. I think that's probably one of my favorite things to go watch. Muppet Vision 3D. I don't know. And you know when it's like, that one part of it where Fozzie's like to Statler and Waldorf up in the balcony. Oh, what are you guys doing here? And then he goes, we entered a contest and we lost. So funny. Oh my god, I am a dork. Okay, so this, now if you wanted to know weird quirks about me, is that I love the Muppets. And I feel like okay, so Jason Segel said when he started filming the Muppets, like the Muppet movie, when he met Kermit, he cried because that was his childhood. That would be me. If I ever met Kermit the Frog, I would die. I would die. And I may or may not have requested to see if may or may not have dreamt of having Gonzo dressed as Charles Dickens officiate a wedding. I think that would be the funniest thing ever and super cute. So that's really rude that you're judging me, Reese. I don't judge you ever. Thank you. They need to walk it. Yeah, I agree with you. See, does anybody remember Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew? That thing that when they would go around Epcot? Does anybody remember that? I never judge you. Great Muppet Caper, best Oh, that is a good one. I still personally think that Muppet Family Christmas and Muppet Christmas Carol are my favorites. Oh god, here we go. Pizza conversation has started. Speaking of pizza and Muppets, Pizza Rizzo at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Just saying. Pizza Rizzo. Remember the McDonald's? Yes, I remember the Muppets McDonald's toys. I'm sorry, my glass is leaking everywhere. No judging, Reese. I love the Muppets too. Would love to meet Kermit. Yes, I would love to meet Kermit. Go eat pizza, Reese. Is that the new, like, get out of town? Go eat pizza. Oh my god, this is not how I expected the stream to go. It is not at all how I expected the stream to go either. I feel like we should probably get back onto our regular scheduled programming, because we do have a harmonious thing to talk about. We do. Yeah, so let's go back to Disney. Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to work for you guys. I think it did. I tested it earlier, but I could also be very, very, very wrong. So we're going to test this out. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure. All right. We're going to watch this, everyone. Let's see if this works.
Harmonious is our newest
audio.
nighttime spectacular. It will be happening on the World Showcase Lagoon at Epcot. It's a wonderful opportunity to not just celebrate the music, the stories, the characters, but to actually honor and celebrate the cultures that inspired those films.
Harmonious is an amazing story. It captures the music and the energy of our characters in a way never before imagined.
The show is built in a 3-act structure. The first act is entitled Gather. It's where we gather everyone around the World Showcase Lagoon and make them part of our world family. The opening is so wonderful because you have all these international languages, and I keep waiting to hear myself within it. And when I do, I feel a part of it. And that's really what we want our guests to feel, is to feel like they are a part of Harmonious. The way the characters are represented, a lot of times they are silhouettes. And we did that on purpose so you could put yourself into that role of the character. Act 2, entitled Celebrate, basically goes into the World Showcase pavilions. So what it becomes is a wonderful trip around the world as we're going from continent to continent in a celebration of the world, but through Disney, and something that everyone here will, I think, really enjoy. So we enter the last act of our show, which is Unite. It takes you and it takes the spirit of what Epcot's about the world can be one united place, and it really puts it front and center in the lagoon. And then you, as our united family, can come together and see that with your united family.
When this show hits, I believe it will bring people together in a way that has such a power that you normally would never expect out of a theme park show or an experience.
When we do these shows, I look at them as, how are we as artists, able to come together and give you inspiration. And that's what's special, is that you can go and inspire anybody. These shows can inspire, our music can inspire, our films can inspire, and really light the way for the future, because that's what Epcot's all about. It's not about just staying where we are, it's about looking to the future as a global community.
Harmonious is our newest
So, I think it's going to be so good. Okay, so Rachel is being cautiously optimistic, and I understand that for sure. Mainly because I know where Rachel's coming from. We are Illuminations people through and through. When you work in Epcot during Illuminations, there's really one of those things where you're like, that can never get replaced. Nothing will be superior because it's part of you. It's part of like your Disney program, all that stuff, which is why I think I was so hard on Epcot Forever, and I was just like, no, that is not at all what I wanted. So I am really anticipating that Harmonious is going to do the job. So Reese is saying, okay, so Hannah says it sounds amazing. Yes, I agree. Justin can't wait. Nat loves the teaser videos. Cheryl thinks it's going to be amazing. And then Reese is saying that it looks like it's relying mainly on water fountains as opposed to fireworks. So it would be more like Rivers of Light 2.0. I never saw Rivers of Light mainly because it just didn't do anything for me. I was just like, I couldn't be bothered. But I think that they're not going to show the best parts of something. It's like watching a movie trailer when all the good parts are in the trailer, and so you go to the movie and you're like, oh, I literally already watched this movie because I saw it all in the trailer. So I feel like it would be something like that. So I don't think they're sharing the biggest part of the fireworks. That's just where I'm thinking, because I feel like they have to make this show so good. But that's just me. Okay, Grunkleworks says, hey Grunkleworks, says Rivers of Light was surprisingly good coming from a non-Animal Kingdom fan. See, and I'm not a huge Animal Kingdom fan myself either. I do love certain aspects of Animal Kingdom. It's probably, though, my least favorite park overall. But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I think there was just, because when I was working there was just a lot of up-downs with it. It hadn't opened. And it was supposed to, and it hadn't. So, I don't know. I guess I don't know if I actively avoided it, or maybe I just never got the chance to see it. But it never really did anything for me in the sense of like, oh, I need to see this. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of like where I stood on that. But I feel like, yeah, okay, so Chelsea's still unsure. Chelsea feels the same way in terms of where Illuminations held and will always hold a very, very close part, and like a big hole in our hearts happened when Illuminations ended. I was that person who was bawling my eyes out watching the live stream of the very last Illuminations. I was that person. So there's that. Well, to be honest, that many people rammed in can be a little off-putting too, so we get it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I enjoy Rivers of Light, but there are people, yeah, I think there's quite a few people that, I don't necessarily think people don't like it. I think a lot of people are like just indifferent to it. You know what I mean? Like I have never met someone that's like, I hate Rivers of Light. I've never met someone that says that, but I have met a lot of people that are indifferent. Okay, and Reese loved Illuminations. I did too. I remember, okay, I'm gonna pull some Muppets back in here for a quick second, but it is Illumination space. Whenever I was working in the Canada Pavilion on July 4th, people were like, oh, what's Illuminations gonna be like tonight? And because Illuminations was about like unity and about the World Showcase, I quoted Sam Eagle from Muppet Vision 3D, and I said, so salute to all nations, but mostly America. So I thought I was so clever. I was like, I'm so funny. And I said that probably to every single person that asked me. But a lot of people laughed at it, so there's that. So anyway, that was me bringing in the Muppets again, because the Muppets have taken over the stream. Kermit can come in anytime now. Those fireworks, the fireworks are going to look fantastic. So I'm excited for Harmonious. I know for a fact it's going to be better than Epcot Forever. So it's a step up from what they have right now. So there's that. There is that. Let me see. Oh, I got a text message here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see here. All right, let's see. Do we have anything, any other Disney news besides what I just talked about? Let me see. Oh, the medallion thing, the medallion or crest, whatever you want to call it, the medallion crest, that has the big 50 on it, has been put onto the castle, which is super cool. So the castle is officially complete. It is officially completed and all done up for the 50th anniversary. So now it's just like maintenance. So, except it was the truth. Yeah. Fair enough. Let me see here. So we know for sure Epcot Forever ends on September 28th. And then we know Happily Ever After comes to a grand close on September 29th because Disney announced that it will not return to Magic Kingdom after the 50th anniversary. So as most of us know, Disney always moves forward and never goes back, which unfortunately is why Spectral Magic never returned. I think they had every intention of bringing it back at one point because they held on to those floats for a very long time. Alas, they are no longer there, and my heart's still breaking about it. But, yeah, so Happily Ever After is officially not coming back. So, there's that. Oh, hang on. Let me show you guys this. One moment, please. Hey. What is going on with this thing here? Okay, I'm going to show you this really quickly because we were just talking about it. So like I said, the castle is pretty much complete now. And this was the last piece of it. So let me, oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to make that a bit bigger for you guys. But I think that's super pretty. So that is now on the front of the castle. So if you haven't seen it, now you have. I think it's really pretty. I really like the iridescent stuff that's going on. The 50th, it's off-centered. It is? Doesn't it just sit on top of the clock? The clock's not off-center. Is the clock off-center? What do you mean? Where is it off-center? I'm losing my mind because I can't see that. Look at the top of the image. What? Where? It's not off-center. The top of the medallion is not straight in the air. Huh? What? Reese, I have no idea what you're looking at. What? It's not lined up with the rest of the building. What? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger. I can't zoom in, but let's make it big. Let's see what Reese is talking about here. It's at an angle. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, wait, it's at an angle. No, it's not. Are you arguing with yourself, Reese? Because you just said it's at an angle, and now you yelled, no, it's not. What? I don't see... Does anybody else see what Reese is seeing? Because usually things that are off-center are very obvious to me, but this is not. Hang on. Reese is getting very upset, I think. 1 second here, because now I gotta figure this out. So, okay, I'm gonna turn this off because with the gold triangle. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna show Reese, can I show this to the stream? Okay, so let me see. All right, so I'm going to show this one. It has a circle on it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what I was just saying. Okay, so to me, that black circle doesn't look lined up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ron, how are you? Here, you know what? We're going to ask Ron. Because Ron is very good at lining things up and stuff. So, okay, Ron, do you think that the 50th medallion is off-center? Reese thinks it's off-center. I'm going to show the other picture right now, just so he can see it without that black circle. Okay, so here we go. Is it off-center? Ignore that. That was Reese's, like, this is where it should be. So the black circle is not really there. This is what we're talking about. So do you think that this, here, is off-center? This is a hilarious thing. Okay. The black circle is what Reese is saying is lined up. Am I correct, Reese? Okay, so Ron is saying it's not. It's just the font that makes it look like it's off. And I can understand that the spiky thing is more towards the left of the triangle. Okay, the 5 doesn't left hand justify. It's central on the foreground structure. The behind is angled different and as a result shouldn't matter. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. This is hilarious. I mean, what a conversation. Okay, so Ron is saying that it is the font that throws it off. Chelsea agrees it's the font that's throwing us off. You know what? Reese isn't talking, so I think he's upset. I'm just kidding. He's not upset. Okay, look at the gold rim. Let me see. Not the font. Huh? I don't know. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. I don't see it. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna do something here. Let me see. I feel like I kind of see what Reese is saying, but okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, hold up. Give me 2 seconds, folks, and I am going to do what I think Reese is talking about. So give me 2 seconds. And I am probably wrong in thinking that. But if I'm going to take this pen. I think that, oh no, undo that, Lindsay. Hang on. I'm going to circle, is it this part is not aligned, I think. Okay. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I'm literally just finding it on my desktop now because I think I just... Okay. Is this what you're talking about, Reese? Like, this... Whoa, what is happening here? Is that what you're talking about? Where did I just circled here? Like, that doesn't line up. Okay. Okay, now I see... Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. I think it probably does depend on the angle because I bet you... Reese, I bet you anything that piece isn't flush with the building, so it depends on what angle you're on. I think. They probably, I feel like the way, because it's all, the whole castle has kind of been done in a part where it's like, it's all a mind game, because it looks a lot taller because they build the windows smaller as it goes up. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's going to look off on certain angles and because of how the castle is built. Like having that weird, like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. I think it's all like a weird, like, mind trick or like eye trick, I should say, just because of how the castle's built. Okay, but okay, now I see what you were saying. I see what you were saying, Reese. Okay. So now I get what you were talking about. Sorry, the triangle thing seems to be a little off. Yeah. Here, do you want me to put it back on? Let's see. Okay, I'll put it back there. But does everyone, like, now kind of agree? Yeah, forced perspective. That's what it's called. I think that might be it. But I'll have to see it in person because now I'm going to be like attentive for it when I go. So I will for sure see. Let me see here. Huh. Yeah. I'm going to have to see it in person to know, I guess. But I see what you're saying, Reese. I get it, for sure. I definitely see what you're seeing. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see here. I don't know. Is there any other, like, Disney news that I should be talking about right now that I'm not talking about? I feel like I covered a lot of things. I feel like I covered it. Yeah, well, so Ron also missed the Muppet performance. So we had 2 people that would have really enjoyed it. So we had Justin missed the Muppet performance and Ron missed it. I think I'm going to cause a panic at the disco tomorrow and alert the world the 50th anniversary is completely cutting Warpits. Oh God, here we go. Have you seen the Spirit? Oh! I have a picture of it. Hang on. Duh. Thank you, Rachel. All right. Here is the new 50th anniversary Spirit jersey and ears. So, this shouldn't have happened, if you ask me. This shouldn't have leaked. I don't quite know why they decided to do a promo shoot in the middle of the day when guests could see the new product. That's just me, I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand. I don't think it was really the brightest thing for them to do during the day, and then they had a merchandise leak, so there's that. So, but that's the new Spirit jersey. Okay, so Cheryl says it's too pink. Tell Jen that. Jen's gonna want that for sure. It looks really comfortable though. It looks really cozy. But I don't know like how those like I feel like those are sequins on the bottom. I don't know how they would hold up. I agree with you. They should have done it because clearly this picture is taken in Epcot. So they no, it's not a guest. It was a promo shoot that they were doing. So they yeah, they should have done it before Epcot opened for sure. For sure. You like, sorry for this like color changing in the background. It's because of my TV being on. Sorry about that. Cheryl's like, I'm still gonna get it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought the same about the sequence. Yeah, I don't know how they would hold up, but you know what? We know for sure it's probably not going to be the only Spirit jersey they release for the 50th. They're probably going to have one that's like purpley or bluish. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying I know, but I don't. I know nothing about that stuff. I wish I did. Wish I knew what was coming, but I don't. But yeah, so the Olympics are starting right now. Right now it's showing golf. What is going on here? Fun fact for everybody. If anybody's watching the Olympics, if anybody watches the golf on the Olympics at all, Mackenzie Hughes, who is representing Canada, my dad got to golf with him when he was still a junior. So, but right before he joined the PGA. So that's fun. Anyway, so that's that. No, the leak wasn't a guess. Oh, I see what you're saying. Rude. Probably wasn't. You are probably correct. Probably correct. All right, so that is that. So because Ron missed it, I will just show my Muppet. He's seen my Muppet, but he's so fun. But yeah, so you missed his performance. He did a nice intermission for us here. But maybe he'll come back again, maybe on Saturday. So maybe you'll see him show back up. Just saying. Reese is like, please no more Muppets. They will probably have 25 Spirit jerseys. The Earth can't make a revolution without 10 Spirit jerseys being forced in the world. Fair enough. Fair enough, but see, the good thing is I love Spirit jerseys, but I'm very picky with them. Like, I don't get every single Spirit jersey I see. I'm pretty picky with it. Evan wants to see what? Oh, well, he's coming on Saturday, right? More Muppets. Well, we'll have to tune in Saturday, folks. We might have a Muppet show. Oh, thanks, Ron. Ron likes my hair. Thank you. But yeah, and so I think that is going to be it for the evening. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. This stream kind of went places that I did not think it would go. So Reese doesn't want a Muppet show, but we shall see. It's going to be a surprise. But yes, thank you so much. I had a great time today. I hope you guys did too. Please make sure that you give the stream a thumbs up and make sure that you hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I go live on Saturday and when I post a new vlog. So again, thank you so much. You guys mean the world to me. This Disney YouTube community is amazing, and I love each and every one of you. So thank you so much and have an awesome day.